So today I'm going to be reading section 1 of Alex Hormozi's $100 million money models. And I'm going to share the insights that I learned so that you can implement them in your business. So let's get into it. Here's a little diagram for you showing where we're starting off. So December 2019, it starts off with a story. Hello sir, can I have your ID? So I can look up your reservation. The car rental agent said, smiling. I already had my ID ready and slid it across the counter. It looks like we don't have the car you reserved. We have an equivalent car. But you're a big guy. Would you prefer a roomier pickup instead? Yeah, that sounds nice, I said. I've got you down here for 3 days. She cocked her head to the side a bit. Would you like to have a late return so you can turn in the vehicle at any time during the day without worrying about late fees? I pulled up my schedule on my phone. Yeah, we have an evening flight, so that sounds good. Great, give me a second. Just putting that in. So would you like better insurance to cover any bumps or scratches in the car? It covers any and all damage to the vehicle during your time. No, I'm all good. No plans on drag racing whilst we're here, I joked. So, only the minimum insurance then? Yep, that's all I'll need. Okay then, I'll have your keys in a second. Did you want us to take care of the fuel so you don't have to worry about filling up? You can return it on empty and not worry about paying a fee. We do it for $3.75 a gallon. What's the gas around here? I asked. Petrol. About $3.50 a gallon, she replied. Sure, why not? I hate filling it up when I'm rushing to catch a flight. Alrighty then, here's your receipt. Just go around the corner and your truck should be ready about halfway down on the left. Enjoy your trip. As I walked away, I glanced at the receipt and it stopped me in my tracks. I could only laugh at myself. I came here for a $19 a day car and I left paying $100 a day, a 5x difference. And that's the power of a well-designed money model. They knew everything I wanted and things I didn't even know I would want. And when they offered them to me, I happily bought them. So this is how the money model happened, okay? Little diagram in the book. A money model is a sequence of offers. At their core, we find every opportunity to solve a customer's problem. So for that reason, money models tend to have many offers in a specific order. If you offer the right thing when the customer realizes they need it, you can make as many offers as you like. So this rental car company's money model stated plainly. Offer number 1 was a vehicle upgrade. Offer number 2 was a late return. Offer number 3 was premium insurance. Offer number 4 was minimum insurance downsell. And then offer number 5 was prepaid gas. So yeah, I paid more, but it also solved more problems. So let's break down the problem she solved. She solved my big guy in a small car problem by offering a vehicle that had more space. Check. She solved my late checkout problem by offering the flexibility to keep the vehicle for longer. Check. She solved my worries about dinging the car by offering insurance to protect it. Check. And she solved my risk of missing my flight problem by offering a way to prepay for the gas ahead of time so I wouldn't have to do it on my ride back. And all of those things cost money I was happy to pay. The rental car company thought out every nuance. They told me about the problem, then made their solution available to me. They offered solutions for higher fees and hassles I might have had later for a smaller fee in total right now. So as a result, my 19-day rental became a $100 rental. I paid more money faster. And now we can see why the car rental industry brings in billions in the United States alone per month. A successful money model. So beware, bad money models kill businesses. So it costs many businesses more to get someone to buy a thing than they make in profit off the thing. So in other words, they lose money getting new customers, and that's a big problem. Here's what happens. So they spend money to get customers. At the end of the month, they realize they spent more than they made. They cut back on advertising. They get fewer customers than they can handle because they can't afford them. Then they cut advertising altogether. They float the business with personal cash, loans, credit, and then they pray for profit. They sell percentages of their business just to keep the lights on. They wait months or years to make their money back, if ever. They fall further and further behind until, well, finally they lose it all. And can I just say, I've been there. You know, it's like he's talking about me. I've been there, made these mistakes and felt these pains. So if you're going through this, you're not alone. But it doesn't have to be this way. There's plenty of money, you just have to go and get it. In traditional business, the slow drip of profits from lots of customers eventually pays for a single customer. This drip starves the business of cash. It means they can only get lots of customers through advertising if they already have lots of customers. Big companies or small companies with investors can do this because they have the money to burn. Think about it this way. If you spend $100 in advertising to get a customer and make $500 in profit, that's a great deal. You should take that deal all day long. But what if it takes you 2 years to make your cash back? It's a great business if you already have tons of cash in the bank. Otherwise, you're going to run out of money. That leaves you with two options. Option number one is to wait 2 years to get paid and pray that you don't run out of money, which is what I did in the past. And option number two is to get paid fast and grow as much as you darn well please. This is so American. So, a good money model is option number two. Authors note, make enough profit to cover your costs in 30 days or less. Now, this is where it gets quite interesting. I like to cover my costs of getting a customer within 30 days. The main reason, any business can get interest-free money for 30 days in the form of a credit card. If you clear your balance before the end of the month, it works just like normal money. So you can use credit to get a customer, pay it back, then use it again to get the next customer. And if you can pay it back before the 30 days, you can do it again and again and again, rinse and repeat, interest-free. Smart, huh? But here's the trick. How do you get a customer and pay it back within 30 days? So, good money models make millions. If you make more offers and people buy them, you can make more money. If you make more money, you can use it to get more customers. If they pay you that money faster, the faster you can get those customers and stay profitable. But what if you make your customers twice as valuable, you get twice as many of them, and get those customers at twice the speed? Your business grows 8 times faster. It's the compound effect. And if you triple them, your business goes 27 times faster, which is insane. See where I'm going with this? You can get really big, really profitable, really fast with just a few changes. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. Next up, money models are a sequence of offers. Different offers solve different problems. So if you want to win, you have to figure out what to offer next. To figure that out, you've got to understand the 4 types of offers. So here's the 4 types of offers. Little diagram that you can see right here. You've got attractions, upsells, downsells, and continuity. So the 4 types of offers that make money models. Making one offer works better than making none. And making more offers works better than making one. Combining offers in a sequence makes a money model. My money models combine 4 different types of offers. So there's 4 types of offers. The 4 types of offers, attraction offers, upsell offers, downsell offers, and a continuity offer, all improve our money model. But they all do it differently. They work on their own, but together they make your business unstoppable. So an attraction offer turns a stranger into a customer. An upsell offer gets people to spend more cash. A downsell offer gets people to say yes when they would have said no. And a continuity offer keeps people buying. So if you look at great businesses, you'll see different versions of these offers as core components of their money-making engine. You can use 1, 2, multiples of 1, or all 4 together. And you can combine them however you want. But when I look at my most profitable businesses, I used all 4, and here's why. A side note on this is making me realize that I actually need a downsell offer, because there are customers that come to me that need help, but they're just not quite ready. And so with a downsell offer, I know for sure I can get them on board, and then they could become a full customer further down the line. So great piece of advice right there. If you don't have any offer for getting customers, you won't make as many. But let's just say you do. If you only have that one thing to offer, you won't make nearly as much money as you could. So if you have something to offer next, an upsell, you'll finally get some cash. So let's break it down. You still won't make as much money as you could because lots of people will still say no. So we turn those no's into yeses with downsells, and that works fine. But it would be even better if you had that extra cash guaranteed to come in month after month. So you make a continuity offer on top of it. That's how I like to do it. So how I structured these sections. I start with attraction offers because if you're not getting customers, you need one of those first. Then we cover upsell offers, followed by downsell offers. And to finish the 4 types, I show you my favorite type of continuity offers, exactly how I learned them. So here's some important notes to consider as we go through this book together. Before I release this pile of gold nuggets, I need to make a few things clear. All businesses have money models. It makes a business and business. Switch the poor person mantra, this won't work for my business, to the rich person mantra of how will I make this work for my business? They all work, be creative. And I know this to be true because I used to struggle a lot with limiting beliefs, and I know a lot of people that I speak to and work with also struggle with limiting beliefs around what's possible. And it's the only way to make changes when we start to change our own mindsets. Number 2, some money models will work better in some businesses than others. They're just different ways to offer stuff. If you try to copy what they do, you'll be disappointed. To make it work for your business, you have to design your own. But don't worry, I'll show you how. So if a customer asks for their money back, give it back. Avoid the headache. And if you made a goof, fix the goof. Don't be a silly goose. Americans are very funny. Treat customers well. Next time, spend the time and resources to get customers better. Hard selling is for weak products. If someone doesn't want something, that's okay. Don't convince someone against their will. Make offers available at the time your customer has a problem and you'll be ahead of the competition. If they don't want it, no sweat. Find somebody who does. It's a numbers game. Number 5, obey the law. I learned these plays in different situations from different people using different platforms in different times and in different places following different rules. Advertising laws change all the time and they tend to only get tighter, especially when it comes to the word free. So check with lawyers to see if an offer you want to make is legal or not. This book is intended to be a money model inspiration, and so use it that way. Be transparent. Number 6. State the facts, and if the facts aren't compelling, change reality to make them compelling, or learn to frame them in a way that is. That's really interesting. Change reality to make them compelling, or learn to frame them in a way that it is. Don't lie. You'll shortchange yourself long term, and unlike credit card debt, you can't file bankruptcy to erase a bad reputation. Woo, that is a gem. Let me read that again. Unlike credit card debt, you cannot file bankruptcy to erase a bad reputation. Wow, too many withdrawals from the emotional piggy bank, and you're going to pay for it. Once you have a bad one, it sticks for life. Any offer can be used on its own, at any time, in any order. A business works as long as it makes profit. Most offers in this book could meet that minimum requirement on their own. When used in the right sequence and at the right time, they make a $100 million money model. I've got big dreams and I bet you do too, so we're going to use them all. With that said, let's go for a ride. First up, attraction offers. Most businesses spend too much to get customers and make too little from them. They are cash constrained, but you use cash to get more customers, and I like more customers. So I always solve this first with an attraction offer. There is actually a bonus tutorial that Hormozi offers, and there's a link in the book. So I will put this link in the bio of this video so you can access it as well. Let's get into the attraction offers. Here we go. Attraction offers generate leads and convert them into customers. I'll just repeat that because it's critical. Attraction offers generate leads and convert them into customers. They turn advertising into real money by offering something free or at a discount. We do this because everyone wants a great deal. In a great deal, customers get far more value than the price that they pay. Strangers can only take your word on the value, but they absolutely understand the price. For that reason, discounts make anything a great deal to just about anyone. And the greater the discount, the better the deal. The greatest discount of all being free. So first off, anytime I say free, you can also use discount or $1 or £1 in our case. Anytime I use discount, you can use free, $1 and so on. They exist on a continuum because they all discount the product to some level, even if you discount it by 100%. If you can imagine a way to use a discount or a free offer, then you can do it. After that, I'll let you use your noggin to exchange them as you see fit. So this little diagram that you see here is 100% off equals free, 0% off obviously equals full price, 100% off equals highest demand, 0% off is the lowest demand. So how do you make money? By offering free stuff. Think about it this way, people look for one thing and then buy another by accident all the time. That is true. Attraction offers get them to do it on purpose. But what's a better deal than free stuff? More and more free stuff. In fact, better free stuff. One free thing is awesome. 2 free things are awesome. Is that even a word? And maybe to get those 2 free things, they have to buy 1. That's how we make money on free stuff. In this section, I'll go over my 5 favorite ways to make money by offering free stuff. Win your money back offer, giveaway offer, a decoy offer, buy X, get Y free, pay less now or pay more later. Let's go and make some money. Again, there is a free bonus that's being offered in this book. Training bonus offer. So I'll put the link to that in the bio of this video as well. So a win your money back offer. Very, very interesting. So what this means is rules, and then you get the results afterwards and you get to win your money back. But let's dive straight into it. Here's a story to share with you. I was in a room full of experienced gym owners and I was the new guy. we all took turns talking about what was working well, and that's when Danny piped up. Yeah, so as you guys know, I've been struggling with sales and I think I've got it figured out. I had this pain in the butt guy who wouldn't buy anything. He knew he needed it, but he also said he needed more accountability. So we were going back and forth, and finally he came up with this idea. He said, how about this? I give you $500. You train me for 8 weeks, and if I hit my goal, I get my money back. But in return, you can use my results to market your business. Fair enough. So what happened? I asked. Danny replied, I figured he wasn't going to buy anyways, so I sold him. He hit the goal, and so did you have to give his money back? Well, that's what you think, but he ended up using the money to buy more training. Seems decent enough. What about marketing his results? Dude, marketing his results and after pictures brought in 13 referrals. That's insane. Now we're talking. Yeah, I know. I offer this to everyone now. The results are way better and people love the offer. And all the free advertising they do for us gets their friends and family to join too. I'm making more money than ever. This is the first time I ever saw an offer like this. I updated it over time, but the core stayed the same. Pay now with a chance to get your money back later. I used it for private training, group training, private nutrition coaching, and group nutrition coaching. Once I saw how well it works with my current customers, I started putting the offer in my ads for new customers. My costs of getting customers went way down and my leads exploded. So here's a description of actually how it works. Win your money back offer works like this. You set the goal for the customer and tell them how to reach it. If they reach it, then they qualify to get their money back or get that money back as store credit. So this offer grew my gyms better than any other. It was also the first Grand Slam offer that Gym Launch taught to gym owners. It has tons of flexibility. So if you want to get more cash, more customers, and get them better results, nothing beats it. To win your money back, the person has 3 options. Get results, take action, or both. And to make this work, you have to make the results and actions simple to track. So results. Here, no matter what they do, if the customer gets the results, they win their money back. For example, make X dollars a month, getting Y customers, losing Z pounds, etc. Basically, they bet on their own ability to reach the goal. That's quite interesting. So the offer means that, let's say, for example, you are a marketing company. The offer would be, as a marketing company, do what I'm asking you to do, and you will get 15 new customers. So the client is basically betting on themselves to do the work that you're telling them to do. The actions. Here you hold them accountable for doing actions instead of getting results. No matter what results they get, if the customer does what you ask, they win their money back. For example, attend all sessions, calls, meetings, log progress, take pictures, do assigned homework, etc. Here they bet on their ability to follow directions. That's quite interesting. Actions and results. Here you hold the customers accountable to following directions and getting results. If they do both, they win their money back. Often people wanting to achieve a goal have too few skills to do it. Ooh, that's very interesting. I'll repeat that. Often people wanting to achieve a goal have too few skills to do it. Even if they did bet on themselves, they'd fail. By setting a good goal for them and showing them how they reach it, they have a fighting chance. Here, they bet on their ability to follow directions and that your directions will get them the result. The bottom line is customers put money down. If they do the stuff, will get the results, or both, they get back in cash or store credit what they paid. So an example, business to consumer offer, free 28-day blueprint. Deposit X dollars and get it all back if you attend all of your consulting calls, post your progress in the group once per week, journal daily in our app, attend your feedback session and transformation sessions. Hints, calls and meetings make opportunities to make more offers. So a business to business offer example is 5 customers in 5 days free challenge. Deposit X number of dollars and get it all back if you send 100 messages a day, report stats on the messages sent, attend daily training, post finish homework in the group, and attend the day 5 consulting call. Here's an extra hint. Here you offer more, better, or new products and services. A physical product offer. Put 1 million miles on your car and get a free car. Get a free car if you buy a new car from us, drive the car 1 million miles, turn it in, take pictures and be in a press release, We'll credit all your original purchase price towards your next car. This was an actual offer, by the way. Some important notes to consider. This offer has generated over $1 billion in sales in sales industry wide. It works. I've made a lot of money with it, and you can too. Win your money back works with new, current, and previous customers. I like to use it with new customers because it offers the steepest discount possible, 100%. I like it with current customers because it mixes them in with new customers. And I like to use it to get previous customers back because bigger incentives get them to come back. It works well with stuff people start and quit. So like starting a business, learning new skills, losing weight, building fitness, beauty regime, self-care, time management, health management, etc. It keeps motivation during the early pains of learning. To this day, I've never seen a better way of setting up a program for results, a true win-win. Don't worry, this offer does make money. If you did give all the money back, this offer wouldn't make money, but it does. First, many won't qualify, even with realistic conditions. Second, those who do qualify often stay as customers, but they can only stay customers if they have something else to buy. So, have an upsell ready to apply their winnings to. Very, very interesting and smart. That's in section 3, by the way. Only offer win your money back if you feel okay with giving money back. This is critical. Refunds are a part of doing business. However, when advertised well, the win your money back offer gets tons of extra customers. And when you give satisfied customers a follow-up offer, you make plenty of profit. This more than outweighs the refund. From the data we've collected from thousands of gyms, about 10% of all customers will ask for their money back. If you can't stomach that, don't do it. Offer store credit instead of cash. If you don't want to offer cash back, you can offer store credit instead. My testing showed offering store credit and cash back got the same number of customers. So you might as well offer store credit. And if you still want to advertise it as free, pair it with an unconditional satisfaction guarantee. Adding the unconditional guarantee never materially affected the number of people who wanted their money back. Check with the legal counsel in your area. Don't take blood money. If someone doesn't want me to have their money, I want it less than they do. God, this is so true. You know, if you're in business, if you're in sales, if you've ever tried to convince someone to do a deal and they've done it reluctantly, they've always kicked and wanted their money back or never signed the contract to do the deal in the first place. I really love this as a statement. Don't take blood money. If someone doesn't want me to have their money, I want it less than they do. As a personal rule, if a customer asks for a refund, entitled or not, I give it to them. Just focus on getting the next customer. So how to create your money back criteria. These criteria make or break this offer. Good criteria have 3 characteristics. The first criteria is that it's easy to track. Train them on exactly what they need to do or they will mess it up. Bonus points if people already do it. For example, phones already track steps, word processors already track word count, cameras automatically date photos. Number 2 is get customers' results. Make criteria likely to get them their desired results. Realistic criteria do just fine. If you think the criteria looks too easy, you've probably gotten close to realistic. They may take a few tries to get right, but so does anything else worth making. For example, attending meetings, workouts, watching videos, etc. Whatever stuff the customers do to get the best results, make everyone do it. And they'll get great results too. Number 3, advertises the business. Make advertising the business part of your criteria. For example, posting about their participation, tagging in social media, referring or leaving reviews and testimonials. Finally, how do you apply store credit? When customers win their money back, offer to apply it over a longer period of time or in a bulk package. Just offer to apply it to something that costs more than their winnings. In my experience, this keeps customers engaged and makes you more money. So here's what it looks like. You have a product or service that costs £200 a month. A customer wins £600 worth of credit. Avoid giving them 3 free months up front. Instead, apply the £600 over 12 months. So £600 over 12 months equals a £50 a month discount. Oh, that's really smart actually. Now they pay $200 a month, less £50 discount, which is only $150 a month. So that's really smart. Rather than saying, hey, you won back your £600, take that £600, I'm going to split it over the course of the year. That comes to £50 a month, and I'm going to take that off your monthly subscription of £200 a month. Fascinating. To be clear, they can use credit however they want, but I recommend you present this first. If they ask to use it up front, you can share my experience. People fall off if they don't pay for something. A discount over the long haul keeps them engaged over the long haul. So it's in the customer's best interest to keep some skin in the game. In-depth details on this upsell offer and in the rollover upsell chapter, section number 3. So all meetings and calls provide opportunities to make more offers. Make check-in meetings part of your money-back criteria whenever you can, and make all meetings required to win their money back. Beyond helping them succeed, they are the best opportunity to make upsell offers. So after you've checked in, offer what makes sense based on their feedback to win your money back offer. And my gyms had 3 appointments. They had a nutrition orientation before pictures. I made a supplement offer. Progress check-in, I made a membership offer. And transformation feedback after pictures, I make a membership offer again. If they bought the membership at the last meeting, I offered a discount if they prepaid for a year. Make everyone a winner. Promote and sell the program as though they will only get it back if they meet the criteria. But about halfway through, make your next offer as if they have already won. You lower the customer's anxiety about failing and you'll keep them longer. They'll also love you that much more. Something like this. I know you're trying to hit this short-term goal, but what's your long-term goal? Okay, that's great to hear. You get that it's not about this program, but about your long-term results. I'll tell you what, to show you how much I want you to hit this long-term goal, I'll credit this program towards the next one, whether you hit the short-term goal or not. How does that sound? At the end of the program, let the losers win. So if someone refuses your first upsell and fails the challenge, you can still upsell them again. Here's how. Act like they've won. I say something like this. Don't worry about it. You started, that's the biggest victory of all. And even though you didn't hit your short-term goal, you met ours, which was finishing what you started. To show you that we're in this for the long haul, we'll credit your entire deposit towards staying with us for the long term. That way you get your money back and we can still hit your goal. How does that sound? You'll turn that frown upside down and they'll love you for it. Remember, we don't get customers to make a sale. We make sales to get more customers. Oh, I love that. We don't get customers to make a sale, we make sales to get customers. The Win Your Money Back offer has a simple structure with lots of flexibility. At its heart, you offer a product or service and a way for customers to get their money back if they actually use it. Then, if they use it the way that you suggest, they will get good enough results and stay open to offer to more offers and or longer term commitments. So here's the summary points for you. Win Your Money Back is magical for businesses that require their customers to put in continuous effort to get their ideal outcome. The Win Your Money Back offer rocks because you get lots of cash up front, you get more customers to say yes since you lower their risk, you get massive results for customers, you get more long-term customers, they advertise your offer to get you even more customers. That's 5 huge ticks right there. So making some meetings a part of the terms gives great opportunities to check in with your customers and make more offers specific to their needs. Everyone thinks businesses make money on people who fail the program. No. The real money comes from people who succeed with it and you have something else to offer them. Trust me on this one. The more results you deliver, the more money you'll make. Think long term. Make refund criteria easy to track, aligned with customers' goals and helpful for the business. Only use your Win Your Money Back offer if your refund rate is below 5%. Otherwise, fix your product before doing this. You risk giving away too many refunds. Put the store credit towards another, preferably more expensive offer. You want them to stay customers, so give them the opportunity. You never want people to stop paying you. To make more sales and keep more customers, make everyone a winner in private. That way, everyone stays surprised and grateful when you make your upsell offer. Again, there's a training link to this particular segment of the book. I'll put that in the description of this video. The next money offer is a giveaway offer, and I'll be sharing that in my next video. Peace.